Titans aerobatic team in 1920.
Let's turn things over to Herc now as he introduces no stranger to us at all, off to the right.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome out to Sun and Fun, our 51st anniversary here. 2025, boy, we are excited here at the Titan Aerobatic team to be on site. My name is Herc Strumpf. I am with AnnouncerSolution.com, and it is my privilege, my honor, to bring you the Titan Aerobatic team. Precision performers, gentlemen pilots, and master
I'm going to let you out,
aviators.
okay?
If you
You're
look
going
at
to see this
AIRSHOW
alone.
you see the team
In
setting up for their
2024,
entry to
this
the
is the
AIRSHOW
called
box
Titan
tonight.
with a new color scheme.
If you have
And before
not
that, it was
seen
called
these
AIRSHOW
aircraft
of
perform
what color,
before
and now
at
it's
twilight,
blue.
You are in for
Now they're...
a show. I'll tell you what.
I gotta get
There
out
are
of here, and you're gonna
LEDs
watch the
all
entire
over the
show with
aircraft.
music and power,
There
okay?
are CJ pumped smoke oil all underneath the aircraft, and you're going to want to check out this
It's more
show as it
good! It's more oil!
Airport this evening.
Oil.
In just a moment, the Titan Aerobatic team will come in to Sun and Fun. By the way, pilots, we know you're here too, and thanks so much for supporting the Titan Aerobatic team, and of course, any Titan aviation fuel stop that you might go to. Make sure to buy that Titan aviation fuel when you go, and help us out by keeping these gentlemen aviators in the air tonight.
They're going to come on as soon as we recover them in front of the clouds, and we'll get them on the ground. We're expecting an Amazon flight too, and I think I see something a little bit bigger maybe in the background. And then we're going to get Titan in here. Those impressive lights, so familiar.
Boom, 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 boom.
Now, the aircraft that we'll see before us that the Titan Aerobatic team fly are North American T6s. The aircraft we just saw with the Jack Aces were P-51 Mustangs. You moved from the T6s, an advanced trainer, all the way into the P-51s that you see landing before you tonight. So as pilots in the early 40s were getting ready to go out to wartime, they took their time moving from Stearman's, or a PT-17 of sorts, all the way in to the AT-6 and eventually the P-51. Gives you a little background on how that worked. These aircraft were actually used all the way through the 1970s.
Woo! Jack Aces!
The sun is down, and this is about the time for it. The roar is unmistakable. When 18
I'm going to
comes
say
upon
everything, okay?
you. Make sure also to get some Titan Aerobatic team merchandise this weekend. If you head on over to the Warbird ramp, you'll get a chance to purchase some of that merchandise, and also over at the commercial hangars. Ladies and gentlemen, look to Aviation AIRSHOW
God
as you will
now.
find the legendary, the mighty Titan Aerobatic team.
What the heck? Oh, they also got new music on.
In formation, right near 10 feet apart tonight. Working the winds tonight at Lakeland Airport. They set up for their next maneuver as they complete the Vic formation loop into their wing over turnaround.
What? Turn down. Travel the light speed. That's what they say. The iron door. Right in the year 2004.
They were a stepping stone for many pilots as they worked their way through the aviation exploits, used in many different groups in order to teach pilots basic airman skills. But the aircraft, having narrow landing gear, could make it difficult to land and could be a lot to handle in a crosswind.
Let's go for a photo pass. Right turn now. Hold now.
The silhouettes of the T6 set up for their next maneuver. Jimmy Ford of Call Smoke On, and the downward bomb burst occurs.
Wow. Whoa.
The opposing loops, completed by Mr. Steve Gustafson, left wing and right wing, Mr. Josh Rankin.
Whoa! There's a fly! That's a beautiful heart what you got.
Steve Ford back up together. Jimmy Reed comes back in from the right. Gets back in on the far. Tell you a little bit about Mr. Jimmy Ford before you. He started at age 14 flying and now has over 24,000 hours. He's an ATP
That's a
in
solo
both
pilot.
airplanes and helicopters. Also a DPE for those that are pilots out there, and an instructor. He retired from Delta Airlines as a senior captain in the Airbus A330 and has been flying for over 55 years, 15 of
Joining
those on the Titan Aerobatic team. Ladies and gentlemen, look to AIRSHOW left as the team comes in hot and heavy. Boy, oh boy, over 200 miles an hour as we set up for
Barrel
the
roll.
barrel roll.
Hey! That's a good one. Oh no.
As the team puts it back together again, we like to call it time to tighten it up on the Titan Aerobatic team. Flying left wing, Mr. Steve Gustafson. Steve is known for one of the team's founders. He's also the Joker on the team. He is all the official world as an examiner and is a certified commercial aerial applicator. To you and me, that's a
This
drop
is the
duster.
second
Steve
point.
has over 35,000 hours with over 4 decades of that in air shows.
Look on now. Wow. Woo! That's the Artemia that will fly later on. His name is the Artemia, a group of parachutes that's new this year, 2025, that will fly all the time. And it's got at the poster.
Brian is a constant student of flying and aviation, piquing his interest from books and films. Post-college, Brian got serious
I'm not
about flying.
sure it does
everything
not fly
from
on the
PJTs
Artemia,
to
but
skydivers.
but-
He then served 16 years with the Red Baron Pizza Squadron and joined the team in 2008 and has well over 7,500 hours, nearly half of that upside down.
another plane right over there. It's going to launch on my clean now. Gotta brush, brush, brush. Because you got the clean. There it is.
Gotta love spam calls, huh?
American.
The Titan Aerobatic team in from AIRSHOW.
With the laser drones that is going to play later on in the night.
Team merchandise. You can check us out over on the Warbird ramp. Number 1 is sitting there, Mr. Mark Henley's seed, and it's on the ramp, and you can check it out and get yourself some merch right behind it. Little guys, we haven't forgotten about you either. You'll get a chance to get yourself a great shirt. Keep an eye out also for all the great sponsorship opportunities here at Sun and Fun. The team will be out signing lots of autographs. So we can't do it without some sponsors. We, of course, thank you so much for coming out tonight. But let's talk about those sponsors. Of course, one of our premier sponsors, Aero LEDs. Associate sponsors include AC Air Technology, ACF 50, Aero LEDs, Aircraft Spruce, Aspen Avionics, Eric Aviation, Bose, Champion Aerospace, Clinton Body Shop and John's 360 Coatings, Concord Batteries, FlightHelmet.com, 4Flight, Genesis Aero Systems, Hartzell Engine Technologies, Higher Power Hydraulic Doors, Hooker Custom Harness, ICOM America, Jeppesen, JPI, Kimmel Aviation Insurance, Lincoln Electric, LP Aeroplastics, Mid-Continent Instrument Company Incorporated, Paradigm Parachute and Defense, PS Engineering, Ratco, Relodyne, Warrior Bonfire Program, and Yonkin Aircraft. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, it has been my pleasure. My name is Herc Strumpf, and I'm from AnnouncerSolution.com to call the Titan Aerobatic team tonight. Thanks so much for having us here at Sun and Fun. Keep an eye out because the team will be back in front of you during the day and, of course, the night on Saturday night here at Sun and Fun. I wonder, are they going to give us a burnout? Let's find out.
I'm hoping you would know.
I was hoping I'd know too, but I can't see them at the moment, so we'll find out.
They're right out there on the runway.
Well, thanks. You know, Brittany, if I didn't have you, I don't know where I'd look.
Teamwork. Lots of teamwork up here.
You know, we're going to need a big light here sooner or later. All right, so as we get the team out in front, you'll see those Aero LEDs showing bright on the Titan Aerobatic team, and we may just get the opportunity to get a big wave from the team, but it looks like 2 and 3 have stopped short. And my suggestion is to look for the burnout later in the week. So thanks so much, Rick. Appreciate it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Titan Aerobatic team.
Eric Agwin, that's the drunk guy. The drunk guy.
Something we talked about that we have yet to see. Rick, super exciting as we are